BassResinator here, coming here to tell you not everything works as planned. I was pouring a mold, a large one as you can see, but it started leaking and it started getting all over my mat. And I thought, no, what is going on? So I grabbed one of these molds, these little tray molds, and put that other mold into it. But it started to overflow, so I grabbed another. I had two of those little tray molds, so I put that. This was the second one, and it was sitting like this, and so that mold was faulty mold. Okay, but I'm trying to tell you that once I realized this mold was not going to work out, no matter how much resin I poured into it. And I still had more resin poured because I did not know how much it was a new mold. I didn't know how much resin the mold would hold. So I poured, and I'll show you this one upside down first. And I thought, well, since I've got that resin, I don't want to just let it sit there. And it was a deep pour, so I let it sit for about an hour. And then I put on some different colors of alcohol inks. I used cerulean, purple, orange, and yellow. And then I thought, I'll wait a little bit longer and I'll put on some white sinker. Maybe I can get a petri dish effect. And then I poured it on there and I thought, well, it's just sort of sitting there. It was just drops. And I thought, I wonder what would happen if I just took my dotting tool and started drawing. So I started right here and I went all the way around. And I thought, I'll change it up. So I went a little bit further inside and drew the other way. And then a little bit further in, drew the other way. And then the last one I drew. And it came out looking really pretty. In fact, my wife likes this side the best. But if you're into petri dish, okay, realize this all came about because of a faulty mold that caused me to have this extra resin. Aha, look for the silver lining. You can always find something if you look hard enough. Watch this. See the petri along that edge? Wait till I turn it over. Oh, look at that. This is one of my best petri things, and it was not an intentional thing. Oh, but I had pulled out my small clam mold from IntoResin. It doesn't take a lot of resin, but it yields beautiful results. Look at that. So, having a bad day? Look for a silver lining. You might get a pearl. This is BassResinator with a bit of advice. Look for it. Look for it. You can find it. Subscribers, thank you for hanging around. Because of this, I'm behind, so I'll try and get something else out soon. But I did want to show you that. Thank you, subscribers, hanging with me even through disasters. You can come out with something wonderful. So here's my little pearl of advice. Have something going wrong, don't give up. Keep working. You might end up with something really pretty or have a treasure. We'll see you.